Hello and welcome. We're so excited that you're here today to take time to recharge, digest your food, and get ready for another wonderful day in the city of Oaxaca. I'm Philip, and It's great to meet you guys. I've been classically trained in yoga with my teacher training class in California in a place called Avalon Yoga. We focused a lot on the body and the muscular structures, but my yoga passion is really through the last pose of the day, Shavasana. But what we've got in store for you today, hey, welcome to class. I'm Philip. It's great to meet you. Any pains or anything we should know about your body or anything I should know about your body in advance of today's class? Any particular muscles that are hurting or parts that aren't feeling that great that we should be considerate of? Great, thank you. So we'll begin with just sitting down on our yoga mat. And today's class will go through some static poses so that you can feel into your body. The point about that is to connect with the ground of Oaxaca. We'll go through some movement-based poses, bring in some of the heat so that your body can warm up, start getting the muscles feeling stronger, stretched out, and then also with a couple of breath exercises so you can start to breathe in the fresh air. And lastly, we'll end with a cool down so that your body can be light, relaxed, and supple in time to explore for the rest of your day. So, without further ado, just get seated on your mat in a crisscross position and just feel your sit bones now resting into the mat, letting your breath slow down, letting go of the things that are on your mind, letting go of the things that might be, letting go of the things that are on your mind, and just letting your eyes go closed. And just start right now to tune into the sounds of the noise outside, tune into the sounds of the water from this beautiful hotel that we're in. And just for a moment, I'll tell you guys a story about Oaxaca. Inside of Oaxaca, on your journey, you've undoubtedly already seen the beautiful walls. Some of these walls are painted one bright full color. As you go through your Oaxacan journey, you might try to count out how many different shades of wall that you've seen. I've had a friend that started an Instagram called The Walls of Oaxaca. I had a friend who started an Instagram called Walls of Oaxaca. And here, you'll just find so many color combinations that will catch your eye that are undoubtedly different from what you'll see in your own city. On your next deep breath in, continue to take that breath now, connecting your sit bones to the center of the earth. And on your next inhale in, inhaling in the smells of Oaxaca into your body, inhaling in the air of Oaxaca into your body, and feel your shoulders relax as you get further down into your sit bones and your mat. In Oaxaca, you'll also find a ton of visual cues. You'll see flowers blooming, combined together with these walls. Never forget to take your camera with you, as you can take a picture of yourself in front of it. You also might find yourself being asked to be in a picture from local people. You'll notice that I'm not quite exactly the same, but I've had quite a few moments where people would ask to take a picture of me because I looked Chinese, and even though I'm American. So just imagine now, we'll do a quick meditation to kind of get you centered into this time and this space. So with your eyes closed, just imagine now yourself walking down the street. This could be your street at home, this could be where you're from, and feel into yourself as you turn the corner and out in front of you is just a magical band of your favorite band playing your favorite music. How do you feel when you hear this band? Does your body start to move a little bit? Does it start to sway side to side? As you imagine this song now, feel a little bit more of the energy. Fill your body here now in real time, and just start to sway your shoulders side to side, noticing in. Start to sway your shoulders side to side, noticing in what it feels like to be grooving to the sound of your own life, to be grooving to the sound of your favorite band. What does that do for you? Does that bring a smile to your lips? Does that bring a smile to you and maybe your friend that you're walking with? Just take a moment now to just keep playing that song and swaying your shoulders side to side. And on your next breath in now, raise your right hand up to the sky. And then stretch that hand up with your fingers pointed to the sky, and just stretch a little bit further and feel that right side body just getting a light, supple stretch. And on your next breath now, place your left hand flat on the mat, palms down, and then start to reach your right hand towards the left. And as you feel your right hand move further towards the left above your head, push down with your left hand further into the mat in order for you to get a deeper stretch all throughout that right side body. Let that stretch now happen. Breathing in, exhaling out, 1. Breathing in, exhaling out, 2. Breathing in and exhaling out, 3. Slowly let your right hand fall now to your mat, to the side of your mat. And on your next breath in now, inhale, lifting your left hand up towards the sky, fingers pointed towards the sky, hand fully 90 degrees, and then stretch that hand up now towards the sky, feeling a little of your shoulder start to open, and then now bringing your right hand palm down towards the mat, and then start leaning that left hand towards the right, feeling a stretch into your left side body. On your next breath, breathing in, exhaling out, 1. Breathing in, exhaling out, 2. Breathing in, exhaling out, 3. And just letting both of your hands now fall side to side. On your next breath now, we'll just do a couple of circles of our neck. Feel circling now your neck to the right. Just slowly, each of the parts of your neck getting a nice little stretch, opening up like a clock. Stretching 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then reversing directions now to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nodding your head yes. Shaking your head no. And on your next breath now, take your left hand and place it on the top of your head, and just with the power of gravity, bring your left elbow back down towards the ground, and place your right hand now, again palm down onto the mat, and just softly and gently let gravity and your left hand bring your neck down towards the ground. Check in your alignment of your back, that you're not overextending or overstretching, Your back should be straight and your neck should be folded or pulled down with gravity, and just feeling a light stretch in the back of your neck. When we're walking up and down the streets, our neck is actually what holds our head up. That 45-pound with holding that your brain, which is around 3 pounds, and the rest of your head and body, and your rest of your head being around kind of 15 pounds. Think about it. You're carrying 15 pounds on top of your body every time you walk. And so just give your lovely head and your lovely body just a quick breath in of thanks. Thanks that you made it here on your travels. Thanks that you get to work your body on your vacation and your time here. And on your next breath now, take your right hand and place it on top of your head, and place your left hand palms down onto the mat. And then with your right hand, slowly pulling your neck down towards the ground until you're feeling a nice stretch along the side of your left hand side of the neck. And while you're doing this, breathing in, we'll just hold this for 5 seconds. Breathing in, just warming up the neck, exhaling out. Breathing in, exhaling out. 2. Breathing in, exhaling out. 3. Breathing in, exhaling out. 4. Perfect. And on our next position, just place both of your hands in front of you now, just leaning forward for a nice little stretch to warm up the back. You're still crisscrossed, legs down. You're still crisscross applesauce, legs down. And then now slowly slide your feet and then slowly slide your feet behind you. You should now be coming to tabletop position. Both of your hands, palms down onto the mat. Your knees right under you, about 90 degrees from your body and your shoulders, pretty much in a table position. And here, if you've got some knee problems, you can fold your mat to add a little bit of a thicker padding. We won't be here too long, and so as they say in Spanish, aguanta, which kind of means keep going, you can do it. And if it really pains you, we can offer you an alternative in order to get your back stretched. You can go back to, you can back. And on our next pose, we're going to do a bunch of cat and cows. And if this position is any at all uncomfortable for you, you can continue to remain crisscrossed and just slouch your shoulders and then round your shoulders and open them up instead. You'll get a little bit less of a deep stretch than cat-cow, but here's an alternative for you. So for those of us that are in cat-cow position, just start to sway your hips side to side, making rough circles. And make sure to have fun here. You know, yoga class does not need to be solemn and sturdy. So just as you have fun here, maybe you went out dancing last night or coming back to the hotel and you really have to get your dance going up. Feel free to ask me for the couple of places that I love to go dancing. Happy to tell you at the end of class. But just keep making swirls with your hips and just feeling each of those open up. And then you can also, if you want, be conscious and just try to move your hips as slow as possible. Or if you want, move it even faster, rounding the hips like a Shakira dance. But here we're just connecting with our bodies and just seeing how we feel. Oftentimes when we're out on a trip, we might be used to sitting if we work at home, or if we're sitting often in school, or in other times driving perhaps. We'll be in that position, and when we start to travel and start to walk, it's a little bit different for us. And so just making sure that we're opening up and just warming up those hip areas and the lower back. Keep swinging side to side and have fun with it. Move your hips to the left, move your hips to the right. And on your next breath in, we'll come back to a centered position, and what we'll do is round our back like a cat. You should feel each of your vertebrae rounding into a upside down U shape, like when a cat gets scared when we see it in pictures. Pushing your palms down into the mat, further, 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 and then feeling your shoulders and the back of your shoulders get a nice deep stretch. And here just holding it for a few breaths in, breathing in, and on your exhale, exhale and bring your heart forward and bring your head up, your chin up to the sky. So rounding your back, and on your next breath in, rounding it the opposite way by bringing your heart forward, head up towards the sky, chin up, which is the cow position. On your next breath in, rounding your spine once again into the cat position. Breathing in, exhaling out, coming back with pushing your heart through your hands, chin up, head back towards the sky, feeling your tailbone moving down towards the bottom of the mat, and inhaling in. Do a few more of these at your own pace. And each time you do this, just recall how much more you'll be able to dance tonight, or how much more that random salsa music that's playing as you're walking through the city will capture your attention, and maybe you'll take that class. Few more here. Inhaling in, exhaling out, remembering to breathe. Great. On your next breath, coming back into a neutral position, we're still here on our hands or knees, just a few little bits longer. We're just going to get a nice little balance stretch in, a little bit nice light balance. Take your left foot, bring it fully behind you, toes down towards the mat, and lift your right arm up, and just holding it in, bringing in your tummy towards your back of your spine, holding in your core, and then let that come back down again. On your next breath, take your right foot back, left arm up in this tabletop position, breathing in, exhaling out, and you can kind of bring that back down. If you want an extra hard version, a little bit more balance, lift your left foot up, right hand up, hold it in this balance, bring your belly into the back of your spine, and hold, 2, 3, let go. To the right, hold, 2, 3, letting go. Perfect. Place both knees back down onto the mat. And now, place both knees back down onto the mat. Place both hands down there and push up to downward facing dog. And push up to downward facing dog. There's my fucking paper. Coming now into downward facing dog. On your next breath in, just start to warm up those calves by walking your dog. You can lift your left heel up, place your left heel down, lift your right heel up, place your right heel down, alternating between the two, and just feel how your calves are this morning. We just had breakfast, and so we'll start a little bit light, help get the digestion going, and then we'll build into a little bit of a faster vinyasa flow movement. But for now, just keep at a nice, easy pace, walking your dog, feeling in your shoulders and your back get aligned. I'll sometimes come around to give hands-on adjustments or hands-on adjustments. If that's something you would not like today, no judgment, no feelings whatsoever, no judgment at all. Each of us should have our own practice. Just lift your left leg up, and that way I'll know. No one else is going to know but you. Just lift your left leg up. Just lift your left leg up, and just keep walking your dog. On your next breath now, walk both of your feet behind your hands. Walk both of your feet until both feet are behind your hands. And then slowly roll up to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae. Tadasana. In Tadasana, mountain pose, feel the connection of your feet to the bottom of your mat and to the earth. Oaxaca is a beautiful land, and as one of my teachers, Scott, tells us, the spirits of Oaxaca really want to be in relationship with you. And here we call it Madre Tierra. And Madre Tierra, Mother Earth, is one of the greatest ways for you to get in touch with Oaxaca. Something simple as to feel the ground beneath your feet. Ground in here, and then keep your ears and eyes open. There might be a spirit of a tree, or they might be the smell of copal. See if something's going to draw your attention while you're here in Oaxaca, and be in communication, be with communion with this spirit. And you might find some more of what the city needs or wants to offer you. The city is fantastic at giving. Not so much as I've learned at receiving. And so the more open you are, that's a way of giving back to the city to be able to receive you yourself and give the city the joy of being to share with you. And so on your next breath in now, lift both arms up towards the sky, saying hello. And on your next breath now, fold forward, forward fold. What we don't want here, and just hang. We don't want a lot of pressure in your lower back as you forward fold. But as you forward fold, your feet should be about hip distance apart. And just let yourself hang there just for one quick moment. Nod your head yes, nod your head no. If it feels comfortable for you, take hand of both elbows and sway side to side. You shouldn't feel a lot of pressure here, but it's just going to open up your lower back. And when you're ready, place both hands on the ground in front of you and step both feet back to plank and then downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhaling in, inhaling in, exhaling out. On your next breath in, lift your right leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog. And on your next breath now, bring that right knee towards your chest. And then bounce back to three-legged dog, downward facing dog. Bringing your right knee in towards your chest. Bringing your right knee back out. Place that right foot back onto the mat. Take on your next breath in, lift your left on your place your hand back on the neck. Three-legged dog. Next, place your right hand, step your right hand through both of your hands. Step your right leg through both, step your right foot in between both of your hands, and let the left meet the right, and then slowly coming back up vertebrae by vertebrae into Tadasana. On your next breath in, lift your arms up towards the sky, forward fold. Placing both hands on either side of your feet, stepping your left foot back, and then right foot back. On your next breath in, lift your left leg up towards the sky. Breathing in and moving your knee towards your left elbow. Breathing in, three-legged dog. Bring your left knee towards your right elbow. Breathing in, stepping your left foot now in between both of your hands, having the right foot meet the left, and then coming back up towards standing. On your next breath in, breathing in, forward fold, placing left hand and right hand on either side, your left foot back, hop or step back into a plank, and then hop or step both legs back towards a plank. And on your next breath in, vinyasa, taking both of your hands. How do you cue vinyasa? Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Moving forward to chaturanga. Lifting both hands down into downward facing dog. And then back to downward facing dog. On your next breath in, lift your right leg up towards the sky, stepping it between both of your left hands back. And then slowly lifting both of your hands up into warrior 3. On your next breath, place your left heel down, opening up to warrior 2. Breathing in and breathing out. Here in warrior 2, breathing in, and slowly feeling your root bone touch the ground. Grounding in, breathing in, lifting your left hand up. Swinging both of your hands back on either side of your right foot, stepping your right hand back, downward facing dog. On your next breath in, go through vinyasa one more time. Breathing in, bring your heart forward to chaturanga, lowering your chest down, feet down. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. On your next breath in, bring your left hand up to the sky, stepping it between both of your hands, in your back heel up, and slowly lifting up into warrior 3. Bringing both of your hands now into warrior 1. On your next breath in, open up to Vibras. Warrior 1, Vibrasana. On your next breath in now, open up to warrior 2, and then lifting your right hand up. Backwards warrior, what the hell is it called? Into reverse warrior. Feeling that right side body open up, breathing in, and then breathing out. Let's do that. Downward facing dog. Knee. To side angle pose. Lifting your back foot in, lifting your back foot right, placing your right hand down onto your side, lifting it right up, feeling both of your thighs open up. And next breath in, breathing in, moving into triangle pose. Warrior Windmill your arms on either side of your foot, stepping back, downward facing dog. Breathing in to chaturanga. Your next breath, step your left foot next to your right foot. Start sitting down into chair, Uttakasana. And left foot down to meet the right, and sitting into chair pose, Uttakasana. 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 Chair. Down into chair pose, Uttakasana. Breathing in, exhaling out. On your next breath in, hook your left foot to hook your left elbow on the other side of your chair. Breathing in, breathing out. On your next breath in, bring your hands back up towards chair. If you want to relieve a little bit of pressure, feel free to always stand up. But making it come sack, sit back down. Hooking your right elbow on the left side of your arm, leg now. Breathing in, feeling the chair pose. Breathing in now. Breathing in, forward fold. Hop or step both of your feet back into downward facing dog. Feel free to go through Vinyasa flow by breathing in, inhaling your arms forward into Chaturanga, arms down on either side of your shoulders. Inward, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And walk that dog, great spirits, great beings. On your next breath in, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Coming back to this harder movement. Yes, a few times. Uttakasana. Chair pose. 12. Yes. Pose. Breathing in now. Next breath in, we're going to take both of our hands about hip distance apart. Sit down into goddess pose. And here, breathing in. Just going to left hand, a little bit more movement. What I'm going to do.
Hi everyone, thank you for Vinny. And see if you can emphasize or just focus on the straight thigh and left hip here. Make sure
Lunge. And your next foot, bring your right hand forward, left foot back. And then bringing your left knee down to the mat. Chair pose. Lunge.
fingers towards one another, back up to tabletop. Inhale, reach the arms up, high lunge. Bring the hands together in prayer. Plank like this. Cobra, or perhaps this time you rest the tops of the feet on the mat and lift the legs for upward facing dog.
That's right.
And with your exhale, push back to tabletop. Reaching the right arm up, inhale to twist open. Exhale, thread right arm under left. Lower the shoulder, lower the side of the head down to the mat. And you could either reach the left arm forwards or wrap it behind the back as you settle into thread the needle. Come back to tabletop. Reach the left arm up, inhale. Exhale, thread left arm under the right, lower the shoulder, lower the side of the head to the mat. Right arm can either reach forwards or wrap behind the back. Come back to tabletop. Bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees wide. And seat your hips back down on your heels. Walk your hands forwards to come down to child's pose. Just resting the forehead on the mat. Slowing down the breath for the final few moments of this practice. Welcome. As you extend the step the foot in between the hands. There is the option to take Shavasana if you prefer, but as it's a short class. Hi. Exhale and stretch. And last one, make it count. Inhale, release. Then touch the floor. Exhale to bend your ankle and
Now we're coming back. Great Vashisthasana. Feel that stretch in. Place both hands back onto the mat. Knees down. Take a child's pose. Next, just slowly and safely come back onto your belly. On your next pose, with hands on either seat, on either side of your chest, on your next breath in, push down into your hands into a king cobra pose. Breathing in and just feeling a light stretch in your lower back. If you'd like, you can also place that hands back down onto the mat and come onto your forearms for a Sphinx pose if king cobra is too hard. And now just letting your lower back, your lumbar rest, breathing in and breathing out. You've done great so far. Give yourself a nice nod of acknowledgement. Letting the back of your neck rest because you've made it to class today. You've taken the time to come out to Oaxaca. You've taken time to breathe in and let the smells and sights of Oaxaca energize you. And just feel great that you are doing this for yourself. On your next breath now, just place your hands in front of you like a little pillow stacked on top of each other, and just rest your right hand on that hand and just breathe in and breathe out. On your next breath in now, we're just going to just lift our hands up on either side of our shoulders in the sky and then start to slowly lift our back feet up. What pose is that called? For Shalavasana. For Salavasana, locust pose. Locust pose, Sphinx slash King Cobra. Cobra. Hips. Great. An-hour class. All right, that is about a 15-minute or a 45-minute class, despite the back and forth quickness. 45 minutes of hard work, and then we'll give them about a 5 to 10-minute shavasana, I guess. All I can do is hop into it tomorrow and see how it goes. For the rest of y'all, thank you for being here for this impromptu yoga session, and have a great night.